Subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so you never miss any video from my channel.
हेलो दोस्तों, इस वीडियो में हम लोग डिस्कस करने वाले हैं फाइनेंशियल अकाउंटिंग CMA इंटर MCQ क्वेश्चंस, जो कि हमने लिया है ICW के वर्कशीट से। सेलेक्टेड क्वेश्चंस को हमने लिया है, चैप्टर वाइज लिया है, सो वो काफ़ी हेल्पफुल होगा आपको। मतलब सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट मैं बोलूँगा कैसे हेल्पफुल होगा इज़ रिगार्डिंग, क्योंकि सारे चैप्टर वाइज हमने इसको किया है। सो आई सजेस्ट यू कि आप गो थ्रू करें इससे। एग्ज़ाम के अगर 1-2 दिन भी पहले अगर ये पढ़ के जाए, समझ के जाए और रट के जाए, तो डेफिनेटली यू विल गेट अ सफिशिएंट मार्क कि आप जो MCQ आने वाला है उसमें यू विल गेट अ गुड मार्क्स। हमने डिफरेंट वीडियोस बनाए हैं रिगार्डिंग न्यूमेरिकल एज वेल। सो आई सजेस्ट यू कि पूरा वीडियो को देखिए, आपको डेफिनेटली हेल्पफुल होगा। पूरा चैप्टर कवर हो जाएगा आपका। सो लेट्स स्टार्ट द वीडियो। Chapter 1, Fundamental of Accounting Basis. Well, the question is, choose the correct alternative. The first question is, the art of recording transaction is a set of book is referred to as. Options are bookkeeping, accounting, auditing, writing. So guys, answer will be bookkeeping. You know what? The art of recording a transaction is nothing but the bookkeeping. Now let's talk about which of the following is the objective of accounting. Well, the question is, what is the objective of the accounting? So well, the options they have given is to compare income against expenses. If you have started any business, and what is the income and what is the expenses that you have to compare, know the results thereof. This is the first option. Second option is to assess the financial position of an entity. What is the position currently of that entity? And the third is to provide a record of comparison with statute and applicable law. So well, the accounting belongs to all these 3 points. So answer will be all the above, because you have to compare the income against the expenses, whatever the expenses held during that financial year, to assess the financial position of the entity, what is the situation, and to provide a record for comparison with the status of applicable law. Well, third is gross working capital is equal to, options are total capital, total assets, total current asset minus current liabilities. So guys, if someone will ask you what about the gross working capital, so working capital is nothing but the total current asset. Total current asset is your gross working capital. Okay, let's see the question number 4 now. The financial statement that reflect the financial position of an entity on a particular date is referred to as the, options are cash flow statement, income statement, balance sheet, and another. So very easy questions, guys. The balance sheet is nothing but who used to reflect the financial position of an entity on a particular date. So now next is, the amount invested by the owner in the business is called. Options are asset, liabilities, capital, cash flow. So answer is capital, which is very easy questions. Let's see now. Sixth question, which of the following is the basic assumptions? Like what is the assumptions of this? Like the first is business entity concept, matching concept, historical cost concept, all of them. So well, the basic assumption is business entity concept. Business is the entity concept, that is the basic assumption. Now question 7 is, which of the following is not a basic principle? Guys, options are dual aspect concept, revenue realization concept, accounting period concept, historical cost concept. So guys, the question is, which is not a basic principle? Basic principle, foundation principle. So answer is accounting period concept. Accounting period concept is not the basic principle. Rather than this, if you're talking about the dual aspect concept, revenue realization concept, and the historical cost concept, all these are the basic concept. Okay? Now question number 8 is, a business transaction be recorded only if it can be measured in terms of money. is the principle of which concept? The question I repeat, a business transaction be recorded only if it is can be measured in terms of money is the principle of which concept? Options are dual aspect concept, revenue realization concept, accrual concept, money measurement concept. Guys, a business transaction is recorded only for the principle of money measurement concept. Money measurement concept, I repeat, business transaction be recorded only if it can be measured in terms of money is nothing but the money measurement concept. Options D is your correct option. The modern approach of deciding debit and credit is also referred to as Canadian, American, Indian, British. So well, modern is American, earlier it was British. Okay. So now question number 10. The accounts related to asset or properties of a possessions are called. I repeat, accounts related to assets or properties or possessions are called what? The options are personal account, representative personal account, nominal account, and real account. Guys, nominal account is the real account is the correct answer, because the accounts related to asset and properties is nothing but the real account. I repeat, asset or properties is real account. Now let's see the question related to the capital and revenue transactions. So capital revenue transaction, the first question is, which of the following accounting concept is related to capital and revenue transactions? So well, the options are dual aspect concept, periodicity concept, money measurement concept, or derealization concept. So well, B is the correct answer, periodic concept. I repeat, which of the following accounting concept is related to capital and revenue transaction? If someone will ask you capital investment, capital revenue transaction, revenue is depends whatever the revenue you have generated. So it's a periodic concept. Capital investment, periodic related revenue transaction. All this comes under periodicity. Now next is the purpose of distinguished transaction between capital and revenue are ensuring proper accounting of transaction, determination of true operating result, proper disclosure of financial position. So well guys, if talking about the capital and revenue, capital is nothing but your investment which will be used for further maybe 2 year, 3 year, 5 year, maybe return of investment. So these are the distinguished thing. So well, all the answers are here correct, like ensuring proper accounting of transactions, determination of true operating results, proper disclosure of financial position. So all these three are correct. Which of the following is our capital expenditure? Option rate and rates. No, so it's expenses, salaries, expenses, overhauling of machineries. Okay, well, talking about the machineries, yeah, obviously is the correct answer. D, cost of goods sold. So you have sold selling price, so it doesn't matter. So obviously third is the correct answer, overhauling of the machineries. And next is fourth, which of the following is an example of loss suffered on acquisition of an existing business? I repeat, which one of the following is an example of loss suffered on acquisition of an existing business? If is there in any existing business is there and loss has been suffered on acquisition of this, so options are capital, revenue, normal, none of them. So loss suffered on existing business will be capital. Loss suffered on acquisition of an existing business will be capital. Now next is capital profit is credited to. I repeat, capital profit is credited to which account? Options are reserve account, general reserve, reserve fund, capital reserve. So well, whenever capital profit will be there, capital investment profit is there, this will be credited to capital reserve account of any plant. Now let's talk about the accounting for depreciation. Which of the following is our objective of providing depreciation? Depreciation, you know very well, the any product you have buy, so depending upon the as the time goes, like year or month, the value's market price goes on decreases, that's the depreciation. So the options are determination of true operating result, for maintenance of capital, for disclosure of true value of asset, all of the above. So well, the options are all of the above. Why? Because guys, you know what, Providing depreciation is related to determination of true operating result as well as for maintenance of capital, because you will come to know if it depreciated what is the exact value of the capital for disclosure of the true value of asset. So the question is, which of the following is not a feature of depreciation? So option are, it a gradual and continuous decline in the value of fixed asset, which is correct. Talking about depreciation, that's the definition. Second, it is an appropriate of profit, that's not correct, right? It doesn't belong to the profit, right? It's a depreciation, decreasing the asset value, so this is loss, not a profit. It is a measure of the loss and service potential of fixed assets, yeah, I agree. It is a permanent decline, it's also a correct answer, permanent decline. So you can say, so option is, it is an appropriation of profit. Third, which of the following is not a factor that is considered for measurement of depreciation? Option is cost of asset, life of asset, replacement value of asset, scrap value. I repeat, which of the following is not a factor that is considered for measurement of depreciation? Means you don't use to measure this cost of asset, obviously whatever the cost of asset, like if you do the problem like what depreciation at the rate of 10%, so of 10% of what, of the cost of asset. Suppose if you buy a product which is of 1 lakh rupees and depreciation is 10% each year, so obviously cost of asset matter as well as life of asset matter, right? Because it is a 5 year, so obviously 20% a straight line depreciation will be there. For example, these are the example, nothing but. Then this is replacement value of asset. It doesn't mean for depreciation, right? Replacement value of asset and scrap value. Yeah, obviously it depends, right? Scrap, what will be the scrap value after the depreciation? So option is C. It is not a factor. Replacement of value of asset is not a factor of measurement of depreciation. Now let's talk about the fourth one. Which of the following is an internal factor that causes the depreciation? Wear and tear, passage of time, expiry of legal life of asset, none of them. Well, expiry of legal life of asset doesn't make sense here, because legal life of asset doesn't make any sense. So if question third is not correct, it means option D is also not correct, because all of the above is there, none of the above is there. Two options are left, wear and tear and passage of time. So guys, wear and tear obviously doesn't make sense, because if any product is there, you took at a place and after this wear and tear, obviously depreciation will be applicable over there. Which of the following method of ascertaining depreciation is based on the opportunity cost? Guys, which of the following method of ascertaining depreciation is based on opportunity cost? If opportunity cost is there, opportunity cost concept is there, then the annuity will be the correct answer. I repeat, opportunity cost concept will be there, then annuity will be the correct option. Okay, now let's see rectification of error. First question is, closing entries are passed for transfer the balance of nominal account to. Option are cash flow statement, income statement, balance sheet, none of the above. So talking about the rectification of error, closing entries are passed for transferring the balance of nominal account to income statement. If someone will ask you that closing entries are passed for transferring the balance of nominal account to income statement, okay, then next question, which account gets debited when gross profit is transferred from trading account to profit and loss account? Guys, the question is, which account gets debited when gross profit is transferred from trading account to profit and loss account? So option is trading account, because the gross profit is transferred from trading account to profit account, so obviously trading account will get debited. Okay, now next is rectification entries are passed in. Rectification entries is passed in general, where the options were cash book, special general book, none of the above. So general will be the correct answer for rectification entries. When error affecting the trial balance are made, It is a practice to put the difference in which account. Options are error account, rectification account, suspense account, capital accounts. So options is suspense account. Whenever error affecting the trial balance are made, it is practice to put the difference in suspense account. Now next is which account is involved for rectifying error in nominal accounts after the final accounts have been drafted. Well, the options are trading account, profit and loss account, trading and adjustment account, profit and loss adjustment account. So guys, option was which account is involved in rectifying error in nominal account after the final account has been drafted. So this is profit and loss account, profit and loss adjustment account. Next, we'll start with the chapter number 2, which is accounting for a special transaction, bill of exchange. The first question is, bill of exchange is covered by Negotiable Instrument Act. Bill of exchange is covered by Negotiable Instrument Acts. Option are 1881, 1818, 1881, and none of the above. So, well, 1881 is the correct answer. Okay. So, let's see question number 2, feature of bill of exchange. Well, feature of bill of exchange, first of all, we have discussed like bill of exchange is covered by the Negotiable Instrument Act, which was 1881. Now the question is, feature of a bill of exchange is what? It is an instrument in writing. It contains an unconditional order to pay, or the parties must be certain. So talking about the bill of exchange, third option is very correct, the parties must be certain. Second is it contains unconditional order to pay, yeah, you have to pay. And it's an instrument in writing, bill of exchange. So all these three are correct. Like bill of exchange, I repeat, it is an instrument in writing, it contains an unconditional order to pay, the parties must be certain. So all of the above is the correct answer. Now bill of exchange involve what? Drawer, drawee, payee, or what? So guys, this is very easy question. Well, bill of exchange involve all these three: drawer, drawee, payee, all the above. Now type of bill of exchange, type of bill of expense. Now option A is on demand, at site, after date, after site, all of them. So this is again a straightforward question. Types of bill of exchange definitely contains all, like on demand, at site, on demand at site, then this on demand at site, then after site, date site. So well, all these three is the correct answer. Well, next is nothing is what? Dishonor of bill, authentication of dishonor, renewal of bill, none of these. The correct answer is authentication of dishonor. So let's see now consignment problem. A consignment business stand on the principle of what relationship? Options are borrower lender, principal agents, debitor creditor, drawer and drawee. So well, a consignment business stand on the principle of principal agents. Well, consignment business is definitely a principle of principal and agents. Okay, principal agents belongs to the principal agents. Okay, the next question is, which of the following is a feature of consignment form of business? So well, consignment form of business options are, it is a business of acquisition technique, the honor for good that are lies with the consignee till they are sold. Revenue from consignment business is recognized by the consignor on sale of the good sent by the consignee. So well guys, third is the correct answer regarding the consignment form of business, that is revenue from a consignment business is recognized by the consignor on sale of the goods. Let's see question number 3 now. Which of the following is not true in respect of pro forma invoices? A, it is a document sent by the consignee to the consignor. The detail of goods sent are recorded in the documents. It acts as an evidence of dispatch of goods on consignment basis. It is a memorandum record. Well, talking about the performer invoices respects. So option A will be the correct. It is a document sent by the consignee to the consigner. Talking about the consignment chapter, performer is the document sent to the consignee to the consigner. The commission that is payable by the consigner to the consignee for bearing the risk attached to credit sale that good is options are ordinary commission, declaratory commission, extraordinary commission, and none of those. So well, option is B is the correct option. Okay. Now let's talk about the fifth one. Consignment account is by nature a what account? Nominal, personal, representative, or real? So guys, consignment is a nominal account. Consignment is a nominal account. Now let's talk about the joint venture account now. So we'll talk about the joint venture account. First question is the nature of joint venture account is nominal, personal, real, or none of the above. So first option is correct. Nature of the joint venture is nominal account. When expenses paid to the joint venture, the amount is debited to joint venture account. That is the correct answer. When expenses paid to the joint venture, that will be debited to obviously joint venture account. Now the third is joint bank account is to be opened. Options are when no separate set of books for the ventures are maintained, when separate set books of the ventures are maintained, under the both situations, not under the above any situations. Well, you can say you have to select from 1 and 2 because 2 options are there only. Joint bank account is open when separate set of books for the ventures are maintained. So guys, whenever joint bank account is opened, there should be a separate set of books for the venture are maintained. Okay, and the venture should maintain the separate account. The fourth is in case of memorandum method, when there are 3 co-venture, each co-venture opens in its books for the venture 1 account, 2 account, 3 open. So each one should have 1 account only. That's the answer. So A will be the correct option. When the last no entry is passed for goods supplied or expenses incurred on joint venture by the other co-venture in case of, I repeat, no entry is passed for goods supplied or expenses incurred on joint venture by the other co-venture in case of memorandum joint venture account. So option A is the correct. Whenever memorandum joint venture account will be there, then no entry is passed for goods supplied or expenses incurred on joint venture by the other co-venture. Okay, now talk about the insurance and claim. Let's discuss about the insurance and claim. So well, the question is indemnity period means what? It is a period that begin from the date of occurrence of damage and end on any date within the 12 months from the former. Second option is this period indicates the time span during which the normal activity of the business are believed to be disrupted, or both of these or none of these. So guys, indemnity period means option A and option B. It means this should be a period that begins from the date of occurrence of damage and end of any date within the 12 months from the former, and the period indicate that time spent during the which normal activity of the business are believed to be disrupted. So ultimately both are the correct option and the similar type of options, so both are correct. Standing charge means fixed charge, variable charge, both, none of these. So well, standing charge means standby, fixed charges are there. Okay, gross profit means net profit plus insert standing charges. That is the correct answer. Gross profit means they're very easy, net profit plus insert standing charges. They could happen some answer like short sales mean standard sales exceed actual sale. Short sales means standard sale that exceed actual sale is nothing but the short sales. Then fifth, standard turnover means turnover immediately preceding the rate of damage. Standard turnover means turnover immediately preceding the date of damage. Now we'll discuss the chapter number 3. The first question is preparation of financial topic, and the chapter is preparation of financial statement of profit oriented organization. Let's discuss the MCQ. Fill in the blanks is there. Account charges the indirect expenses and losses against the gross profit and the other indirect income to determine the net profit loss of the concern during the particular accounting period is trading account, profit and loss account, income and expenditure, receipt and payment. So answer will be loss, profit and loss account. So option B will be the correct answer. Among the financial statement, whichever the account is referred to the point statement. I repeat, among the financial statement, whichever are referred to as a point statement. So balance sheet is referred as a point statement. The third is the transactions relating to the current accounting period which remains unaccounted for till the end of that accounting period are simply referred to as adjustment. Options are adjustment, event, period time, none of the above. So the correct option is adjustment. Now the next question number 4, the financial statement of a profit oriented and manufacturing organization include trading account, profit and loss account, balance sheet, all of the above. Well guys, financial statement of a profit oriented organization, manufacturing organization should include what? Trading account, profit and loss account, or balance, all of them. Okay, let's see question number 5. Given the values of opening inventory, purchase and closing inventory of the particular accounting periods like 1.5 lakh, 4.8 lakh, 2 lakhs, cost of goods sold will be what? So you have to find the cost of goods sold will be here 4.30. Now we'll discuss chapter number 4, preparation of financial statement of non-profit organization. So question 1 is income statement of a charitable institution is known as. Options are trading account, profit and loss account, income and expenditure account, receipt and payment account. So well guys, income statement of any charitable institution is known as income and expenditure account. Income and expenditure account is regarding the charitable institution. Okay. Now question 2 is which of the following is our features of receipt and payment account? Well guys, here all the options are same correct. Well, like the first option is it is a memorandum account. It is prepared under cash basis. It records transaction of both capital and revenue nature. So all are different points and all are correct for this. That the receipt and payment account, like the options which had was the memorandum account, prepared on cash basis, and this record of capital and revenue all. So obviously I must say that the receipt and payments account is relating the all of them. Next question number 3, which of the following is not a feature of income and expenditure account? So option A, it is a nominal account. It is prepared under the accrual basis. It records both capital and revenue nature transaction. It records transaction on the current according period only. Well guys, talking about not a feature of income and expenditure account, so it records both capital and revenue nature transactions. Okay, next is numerical. We will discuss in another video. Other two are numerical, so left it. Let's start with the chapter 5, preparation of financial statement of from incomplete records. So question, I find one important question which is nothing but which of the following is a feature of single entry system. If someone will ask us which of the following is a single entry system, so options all these three are the correct answer. Like it is casual, unscientific, unreliable approach of recording transactions. It is a mixture of no entry, single entry and double entry. Usually only the cash and personal accounts are recorded. So this is the only one which I find it important. Like which of the following are feature of single entry system? So that is casual, unscientific and unreliable approach of the recording transactions. So all these three are correct. Let's talk about the chapter 6, partnership. So admission, retirement, death and dissolution and insolvency. So let's question is 1. When revolution accounts prepared, what we have to, like at the time of admission, at the time of retirement, at the time of death, or all other. So well guys, a revolution account prepared at the time of admission, at the time of retirement, and at the time of death. All the above. If someone will ask you revolution account, then you must say it's all of the above is the correct answer for this revolution. Okay, now we will discuss about the question number 2, which is goodwill bought in by incoming partner in case is taken away by the old partner in what? Old profit sharing ratio, new profit sharing ratio, sacrificing ratio, capital ratio. We'll talk about the goodwill bought in by incoming partner in cash is taken away by the old partner in sacrificing ratio. I repeat, sacrificing ratio will be the correct answer. Okay, so this was the answer. Now let's see question number 3. The balance of joint life policy JLP account is shown in the balance sheet represents options are annual premium JLP, total premium paid by the partner, amount of receivable at maturity, surrender value of the policy. So well, for the balance of joint life policy account is shown will be surrender value of the policy. Question number 4. The solvent partner must share the deficiency of an insolvent partner. I repeat, the solvent partner must share the deficiency of an insolvent partner in capital ratio, profit share ratio, any of the above, none of the above. So well, the answer will be the for solvent partner, capital ratio will be the correct answer. Upon retirement of partner, the combined share of profit of continuing partner will be reduced, increase, remain same, any of the above. So option is remain same. Okay, now talking about the amalgamation of the firm, let's discuss. Well, question 1 is profit on realization is transferred to partner capital account in option is equally, capital ratio, profit sharing ratio, none of this. So answer will be C, profit sharing ratio. Second, when revolution account is opened, then assets are sold in the open market, assets are remain in the same firm, assets are not in the hand of the same firm, none of these. So option B is the correct answer. Assets are remain in the same firm. When revolution account is opened, then asset will be remain in the same firm. Third is the basis of computation of purchase consideration is capital, liabilities taken over, net asset, none of the above. So well, the computation of the purchase will depends upon the net asset. When the book of amalgamation of firm are being closed, then asset and liabilities are transferred to. I repeat, when the book of amalgamation of firms are being closed, then realization account will this will be transferred into realization account. I repeat, when the books of amalgamation of firms are being closed, then asset and liabilities are transferred to the realization account. Question 3 is when realization account is open, then assets are not in the hand of the same firm, assets are in the same firm, both of the, and none of them. So well, A is the correct answer. Whenever the realization account is open, then the assets are not in the same firm. Let's talk about now. Topic will be conversion and sale of partnership to limited company. So the first question is, which of the following is called acquisition of business? Conversion of partnership, conversions of sole proprietorship, both, none of the. So well, both will be the correct answer. C, in which conversion of partnership, conversion of sole proprietorship will be the option. Unpaid balance must be paid in debenture, preference share, equity share, cash. So option is D is the correct option, cash. Computation of purchase consideration under net asset basis. Total asset, total liabilities, fixed asset plus current asset minus current liabilities taken over. Oh, well, third is the correct answer. Computation of purchase consideration under net asset basis will be the fixed asset plus current asset minus current liabilities taken over. Okay, so now question 4 is when the total asset taken is higher than the total of current liabilities taken over, then capital reserve, goodwill, revolution reserve, none of the. So well, option B is the correct answer, goodwill. When the total of asset taken over is higher than the total of current liability, then goodwill will be there. Which of the following is the payment basis discharging purchase consideration? Cash, share, both, debenture. So both will be the answer. So option C is the correct answer. Let's see. Self-balancing ledger. Chapter 7, self-balancing ledger. So question first is, which of the following transaction is not will not appear under control adjustment account under self-balancing system? So well, options: credit sales, amount paid to creditor, provision for doubtful debit, B are dishonored. So option C is the correct, provisions for doubtful debit. Question 2, which of the following is transaction will appear under the control adjustment account under self-balancing system? So B slash R as endorsed dishonored will be the correct answer. Total debitor account and total creditor accounts are maintained under what? Self-balancing system, section balancing system, both of them. So well, sectional balancing system is the correct answer for total debitor account and total creditor account. Which of the following is true? Under self-balancing system, all the ledger are self-balanced. Under self-balancing system, only general ledger is self-balanced. Under the self-balancing, only debitor ledgers or creditor ledgers is balanced. So guys, answer A is the correct. Under the self-balancing, all the ledgers are self-balanced. Under the self-balancing, all the ledgers are self-balanced. Now next, which of the following is true? Self-balancing system is based on double entry book of keeping, is not based on double entry, is based on double entry of bookkeeping, and not double of bookkeeping. So answer will be, first will be correct. Self-balancing system is based on the double entry system of bookkeeping. Double entry system of bookkeeping. Okay. Now next is royalties. Chapter 8 is royalty. Which of the following is a type of royalty? So we're talking about the copyright, mining royalty, patent royalty. So all of these are the correct answer. Which is the minimum rent assured and mutually agreed periodically minimum periodical amount paid by the lessee to landlord? So guys, little bit confusing problem, but answer A is the correct answer, assured and mutually agreed. If you have agreed, then definitely it's a minimum account. Okay, so option A is the correct. Royalty is a contract landlord to lease used to asset, and all of this. So well, royalties here, all these three, like a contract, landlord to a lessee, use of asset. Okay. Now next is short working. Well, short working will be what? Options are shortage of royalty, minimum rent exceed the actual royalty, shortage of actual rent, none of this. So will be minimum rent exceed the actual royalty. Next is dead rent is what? Dead rent is nothing but the minimum rent. Short working and surface rent is not the correct answer. Minimum dead rent is the minimum rent. Okay. Now next is hire purchase installment system. So under hire purchase agreement, ownership is transferred as soon as the first installment is paid until the last installment is paid. Both the case, none of the case. So well, under the hire purchase agreement, ownership is transferred until the last installment is paid. Okay. Now second is full cash price of the asset is forfeited under what? Asset accrual method, credit purchase and with interest method, both the method, none of this. So guys, the full cash price of the asset is forfeited under the credit purchase and interest method. Under the installation system, the seller treat the transaction as credit sale, cash sale, mix sale, none of this. So well, under the installment system, the seller treat the transaction as a credit sale. Question number 4, interest is charged on the amount, paid amount, outstanding amount, higher purchase price, none of the this. So option B is the correct answer. Interest is charged on the outstanding amount. Assets are generally reposed at the mutual agreed value, current price, installment due, none of this. So well, value is the correct answer. Now question, chapter 8, branch and departmental accounts. Adjustment of unrealized profit on stock arises when there is no inter-department transfer of goods are transferred by the transfer department of cost, none of the above. And C is goods are transferred by the transfer department at cost plus profit. So well, option C will be the correct answer. Adjustment of unrealized profit on the stock arises when goods are transferred by the transfer department at cost plus profit. In department accounting, lighting and heating expenses are apportioned between department in the ratio of number of light point. In which of the following method of branch accounting abnormal loss does not require any treatment? So that is debitor system. Which account is used to transaction concerned with the head office supplying resources of the branch, that is branch account. Branch not keeping full system of the account are called independent branch. 6 is the head office prepare branch account to find out profit earned by the branch. Option D is the correct answer. For this, fill in the blanks. Account is practical, means for controlling of stock at branch stock account. Option C will be the correct answer. Let's talk about the 11th chapter, computerized accounting system. Which of the following is our computerized accounting system? So processing of information involving computer operated by entity of third party. All these three are nothing but the computerized accounting system. Threat of computerized accounting system are control, security, integrity. All of these are the correct. Hacking to computers, several deals with the unauthorized access to data, theater to data, security. So all of these will be the correct answer. Which of the following is code accounting software? So A, more convenient, less complex, less risky. None of these. So more convenient will be the correct answer. Next is codification need, complexity, spelling, systematic grouping. None of this. So well, obviously systematic grouping is the correct answer. So guys, we have covered all the chapter MCQ questions. I hope those have fully watched the video definitely get some questions, and I will be able to solve in upcoming ICW intermediate exam. All the best you guys for your future and for this exam. I hope you will qualify the exam. You can watch our next video regarding the fill in the blanks, and numerical separate videos are there, so that will definitely help you to qualify the exam. All the best. If you like the video, please like this video as well. Thumbs up options are there, and please subscribe the channel so that you will be the person who will get the first notification of the video and take the help from it. Thank you for watching the video.